Hey folks, Asmodean Kane here with the Total War Shogun 2 demo. It is the latest, or will be the latest game in the Total War series when it's released on March 15th of this year. I'm very excited for it. It is one of my favorite series for the PC, and I just wanted to give you guys a look at the demo. For the demo, you have a condensed and shortened part of the campaign to play, and I wanted to go in and show that to you, kind of highlight some of the new stuff in Shogun 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up the campaign where I'm at. I've made it through the part where they hold your hand, and I am now at the point where I can kind of do my own thing, more or less. So I'm going to load it up, and then I will be back. So just give me a minute. Alright, we've got the demo loaded, and as you can see, we are on the campaign map currently. One of the new features with Shogun 2 is how they have the explored area in nice trees and mountains and grass and all that kind of stuff. And then anywhere that you haven't explored is this nicely done hand-drawn map. So as you explore, the map is uncovered and the hand-drawn areas are removed. It zooms nicely without a lot of lag and that sort of thing. So let's take a look at the skill trees. Skill trees is something new, and it applies to your generals and your ninjas, I believe. So let's take a look at the ninja skill tree here. Right click for farther information. So let's pull him up and look at his skill tree. He's age 38, 1 rank, and no skill points. So he has some work that he needs done. Looks like you need 2 ranks to get these skills, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The skill trees is totally new. So let's take a look at some of the skills. +1 to subterfuge while spying, and increase to the campaign map line of sight. Looks like there's 3 levels to that. Saboteur, +1 to subterfuge when sabotaging buildings, and assassin, which subterfuge while assassinating. We also have subterfuge while scouting, an increased chance to avoid detection, subterfuge when sabotaging armies, and +2 to the amount of time it takes when a character is wounded by a ninja to get all their health back. And it just kind of keeps going here, up and up, and when you get all the way to the top here, you have some pretty neat stuff where the action cost is reduced, so you're paying less when you want them to do stuff, and just incredibly beefed up skills for the ninja once you get to the way top here. So that's the ninja skill tree, and also your generals have a skill tree. So let's find one of my generals here. Right click, and we will take a look at his skill tree. Can I get rid of this? No. So let's open up the general skill tree. He also is rank 1, so he doesn't have access to these skills as of yet, but once again it goes up to 3, 4, 5, and 6 with some pretty basic skills such as strategist and warrior. To when you get up to level 6 here, you get some happiness bonuses and some fear bonuses, some siege expert kind of stuff, and some armor and bodyguard size increases. Because when you go into the real-time map, your general has, he's a unit, he has a bodyguard, and you can increase that size with these skills. So there's no way to actually get all the skills for the general or the ninja, you're going to have to look at these and figure out what kind of general do you want this guy to be. So each general, I imagine, you would probably want to specify what kind of general he's going to be. You know, is he going to be attacker, defender, that kind of thing. So the skill trees is something new, and I'm looking forward to kind of digging into that. What else do we have here? I guess I'm going to touch on some of the stuff for the people that have never played a Total War game before. Probably should have done it earlier, but better late than never. What happens is you have this turn-based map here where you control your cities and move your armies and that sort of thing. It's kind of similar to Civilization in that respect. But then when your armies meet on the battlefield, instead of fighting on the turn-based map, it zooms into a real-time strategy view, where your army, in this case, you know, I've got these guys here, would be represented in real time on a 3D battlefield, and their army would be represented in real time on that same battlefield, and you'd fight, and whoever wins wins, that sort of thing. And it's happens in real time and then is affected on the turn-based map after the battle. Interesting fact, I believe the 3D battlefields are all randomly generated based on the type of terrain you're standing on, whether it's forest or farm fields or I imagine a beach, or if you're sieging a castle. So now that I've kind of touched on what I find to be the most exciting bits of the new Total War, let's see if we can take this province away, because if you look at my objectives, that's my clan list. The victory provinces, this province here, as well as this province, are necessary for me to win the demo, I believe. So let's take these guys and move him out, and so that we don't have problems in this newly captured town, let's create a base unit, and hopefully we will not have too much unrest there. So let's end the turn, and it looks like one of my subjects wants to be a general. I don't really need him, so I'm going to not enlist him and save the 1,000 out of my treasury, so do not enlist. So let's use this ninja and attempt to sabotage the army before I use my army to siege the city. So let's click sabotage army. He's going to go over there, and he managed to escape, and he was unsuccessful in subverting the army. So let's take my army here and right click to attack the city. I didn't make it this turn, so let's end the turn here and try again. Dang it. My ninja was tried and executed for, well, being a ninja. Damn, I wanted to use him this turn. So that kind of sucks. Let's take a minute and see if I can recruit a ninja from somewhere. Over here, yeah, let's recruit this guy. And he is ready. You can't move guys the first turn, so we'll just let him sit. And maybe we'll be able to use him later on in the game. So let's right click to siege this town. When you siege a town, it will show a summary of your forces versus their forces, as well as the probability of you winning. You can also siege in order to starve out the town if you feel like waiting, or you can assault, which will allow for the real-time battle. In this case, I've used up my allowances for the real-time battles. For the demo, you could do 3 real-time battles, and I've already used those up. So I'm going to have to auto-resolve the assault, and the computer will look at the forces and figure out who should win. I really don't see why I wouldn't win in this case with my 885 guys versus 165. So let's auto-resolve and see what happens. Alright, so I deployed 885 guys, lost 9, and killed 165 guys. So that went really well. Let's look and see if I upped on any experience or anything like that. I did not. So let's close out the battle results. And then, now that I have captured the city, I get to decide what I do with it. If I peacefully occupy, I get less money, but people are definitely happier. So I'm going to peacefully occupy it. And I've captured the province and successfully completed a mission. So there we go.
Increases Buddhist faith in a province and spies on your rivals.
So I've captured this city and kicked out this monk and this Metsuki. The Metsuki is like the secret police, and they're the counter to ninjas. My ninja's still... I got him this turn, so I can't use him. So let's end the turn. And there was a ninja in my army, but they detected him and my army was not poisoned. I also mastered an art, and I've mastered the way of the spear. So let's... oh, that's right. There's also a skill tree for your entire faction as well, which is, you know, kind of the same deal as the general and the ninja skill trees. But that's pretty much Shogun 2 Total War. I hope you enjoyed it, and please, you know, feel free to leave comments and such down below. Let me know what you liked and didn't like. When Shogun 2 comes out in March, I'll be doing more videos and the like. If you're interested in some of the real-time battle stuff, I will have a couple of links in the description to some other videos that I've watched and enjoyed, so go ahead and take a look. Thank you.